Hey, it's Demetrius Lekos here from the Fox City Showdown, and this video is basically going to talk to you about sponsoring a show. Whether you see a sponsor, or you plan on being a sponsor, or you're thinking about being a sponsor, I'm just trying to give you some perspective as to what to expect for your dollars. Now, myself, for the Fox City Showdown, I charge a flat $250 for sponsorship. What does that get you? That gets you a table, it gets you your banner on stage, you get on the poster, you're on the website, your logo's on the website, linked directly to your website, on the t-shirt, any place, anything, postings, hashtags on a daily basis, so that when the searches do happen, that we start bumping up and moving up in those search engines because of the volume of posting that we're doing. Now, so for $250, a lot of shows maybe charge more, whatever. Some shows charge a la carte. They might charge you, well, if you want a table, we'll charge you this much. If you want your banner on stage, we charge you this much. If you want it on the t-shirt, if you want it on the poster, whatever the case may be, 50, 50, 50, 50, whatever. It doesn't matter. So there's gold, platinum, silver packages. Some of them include trophy presentation. If somebody wants to do that, I'm more than happy to throw that in. If they want to get on stage and give away the top 5 for a couple divisions of bikini or men's physique, whatever corresponds with what they're trying to do. So it's a flat $250. Now, if you're a sponsor, you kind of have to make a decision in some cases in advance of the show. Artwork has to be done, and I'm going to try to give you some insight on that. Artwork, you cannot give the promoter a picture that's this big, really is that big, and expect us to make a 3-foot banner on stage with that picture, because by the time I stretch it out and make it 3 feet, it looks like nothing. It looks like a blur, basically, is what it looks like. So if you're going to sponsor a show, make sure you have your logos and what you want to project as your image so that it's ready to go. And I'm not talking about a week before the show. I'm not talking about a month before the show. I'm talking like at least 2 months before the show. There's manufacturing that has to be done. It's gotten a lot better, don't get me wrong. Manufacturing for the banners on stage has gotten phenomenal. Not only in the turnaround time, but also in the quality and the price and the cost. And so I don't charge you to make a banner on stage. If I have a title sponsor who wants the centermost banner on stage, which is 10 to 15 feet wide by about 10 to 15 feet deep, so obviously it'll be the centermost banner, it'll be in pretty much every photograph, every video clip, whatever the case may be. That's what a title sponsor is paying for, so that they're in every picture that gets either posted by us, the NPC, reposted and reposted and reposted, and God only knows how many images you're paying. So if you're paying $250 for your banner on stage and it gets in 100 pictures, and those 100 pictures get posted or reposted 100 more times, you're basically paying pennies for your impression, your logo to be put in the front of people's faces. Whether or not they act on it is completely another conversation altogether, okay? Now, I've approached different sponsors that have nothing to do with fitness. The majority of the people that attend these shows are friends, family, cousins, acquaintances, work buddies, whatever the case may be. Not everybody works out, okay? It's just the way it is. If you take the time to step back, go to the front of the stage or the front of the auditorium while the lights are on before the show starts, and you look at all the people in the audience, you're going to be like, damn, there is not bodybuilders, there is not figure girls, there is not bikini girls, there's not classic physique gentlemen. That's not making up the bulk of the audience. The bulk of the audience is the friends, family, parents, anybody that is related or an acquaintance of that person. They're there to support them. They're there to say, hey, I'm coming to watch you at your show. Those are the people that buy dog food. Those are the people that buy cat food, dog toys, whatever. I tried to talk to a local business who is a pet store, and I said, it's $250, whatever. That's really not our customer base. The audience is your customer base. They make up, if there's 100 athletes there, chances are there's between 500 and 750 people in the audience. The numbers average out to that. So you're basically letting 750 people who might own dogs walk right past, not even know that you still exist. If you had one guy who has 1 or 2 dogs and he buys dog food from you for the next 12 months, do you not think you're going to make your $250 back? Because you know damn well he's going to buy bones and God knows whatever toys that dogs just tear apart anyways for $5 to $15. So if you're a sponsor or you know somebody who has a business, change your perspective. You're not necessarily catering to the bodybuilding and fitness community. You're catering to everybody else that is attending that event. So, and I'm not just talking about the Fox City Showdown. I'm talking about other fitness events, whether it's a marathon or whatever the case, you know, one of the short marathons. You, for that little bit of money, you're paying pennies for people to see you. And then those images are on the internet forever. So God knows how many times they're going to post, repost, be seen over and over and over. So that's just basically sponsorship that I want people to take into consideration for any event, for that matter. Or, like I said, the purpose for this video was to educate the sponsors that I have. Get your shit together. Make sure your images are good, because I'm going to be hitting you up here in a couple minutes and sending you emails. Some of them you already have. Most of them I have, because I've had sponsors, or at least the same sponsors, for quite some time. But sometimes, of course, they update their images, which, of course, you have to be aware of. Make sure you communicate really well. And then for the Fox City Showdown, I promote 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year. That's one thing you get from me as a promoter. This is what I do. This is what I love to do. I don't just promote the show 3 months before the show, and then I follow up with a couple posts for the last 4 weeks after the fact, then you don't hear from me until that fall. You sponsor with me, you get 12 months. You're going to get all the way up until next year when I start making phone calls for those people in October and November. Hey, you interested in the show? 9 times out of 10, it's yes, because they had a good experience and they had good exposure and the show ran well and they got a lot of inquiries, whatever the case may be. And, you know, with sponsors, you guys got to start bringing your game up a little bit in terms of customer retention in the way of information. You can get people to sign up for a newsletter. You can get people to put their name in an iPad, you know, and you can have a drawing there, whatever the case may be. So, and it doesn't cost you anything but at least the effort to get to that point. So it's Demetrius Lekos, Fox City Showdown. If you're interested in sponsorship, you have any questions about sponsorships, you go to foxcityshowdown.com. There's a tab, sponsor. There's a sponsor letter. You can text me, you can email me, whatever questions you may have. If you're an athlete, you have questions about the show, text me, email me, Facebook, Instagram. I'm all over the place. I post 3 to 6 times a day, and not the same thing every time either. Try to keep it fresh, all right? Thanks a lot for listening to me. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.